Hello, magandang hapon po ulit sa inyo. Ako po si Christian Catan from Microsoft and welcome to another episode of TECHable. Kaya nyo din ito, tara, turuan ko kayo. Now, yung topic natin for this day is about creating online forms using MS Forms and Excel. Now, we are familiar with the Microsoft Forms dahil ginagamit na natin ito normally for surveys, for exams, tests, and other data collection means. No? And although familiar na sa atin yung product na ito, and I'm sure that some of you are already using it, okay, meron pa rin mga questions about it na, about how to achieve certain results using MS Forms, right? So I'll give you more context later, but I do hope na sabayan ninyo ako this episode or this afternoon para matutunan ninyo kung paano natin magagamit at ma-maximize ang Microsoft Forms and ang OneDrive. All right, so without further ado, let's begin. So for this day or for this episode, tatalakayin natin kung paano tayo gagamit ng Microsoft Forms and paano natin itatrack ang responses real time. Ngayon, nagtataka kayo, bakit ito yung topic natin this afternoon? Because nakatanggap kami ng mga questions about using Microsoft Forms, specifically, how do we track yung responses real time? Okay? Dahil sa mga gumagamit, sa mga teachers natin and others who are already using Microsoft Forms, may nakikita sila na limitation in terms of gathering or downloading and tracking yung mga responses kapag dinedeploy nila yung forms dun sa mga respondents nila. So this afternoon, I'm going to teach you how you can track the responses in real time. So let me start off by saying that you can get Microsoft Forms as part of the products or benefits that you get when you have your Microsoft account. Ang Microsoft account ay ang ating account na binibigay sa atin ng Department of Education para magkaroon tayo ng access sa products na ito. And when we go to portal, makikita natin yung products like yung forms. So this one, I clicked on forms here. And you can see here, ito yung mga forms na ginamit and nagawa ko na before. Okay? So this is where we can create our own form. Right? So again, if we go to portal.office.com and log in using our Microsoft account, we get access to the Microsoft products, including yung Microsoft Forms. So from here, we can already create our form. Okay? So let's move to the next slide. So from here, pwede tayong gumawa ng form natin from scratch. Okay, so for this example, let's create a simple registration form for an event. So of course, we put a title, and then dun sa baba, pwede na tayo maglagay ng ating mga questions. Okay? Let's keep it simple. Siguro for this example, kukunin lang natin yung last name and yung first name. Okay? So, syempre, gagawa tayo ng text field na susulatan nila. Text lang naman ito. So, type nila yung last name nila and yung first name nila and then submit. Okay? So, yun lang muna. Yun lang muna. We have other options here na pwedeng palitan natin yung theme or yung design. And then we can, once you're happy and na-modify na natin yung forms, automatically yan masisave. Okay? So, hindi na kailangan na problemahin yung save every now and then. Once you're happy, i-set nyo lang yung kung sino pwede mag-respond and pwede nyo nang i-share yung inyong form. Alright? So once done, meron kayong link na pwede nyo i-copy and paste or pwede nyo i-promote sa mga respondents ninyo. So that's how you can create a form. Madali lang, di ba? Now, the next is, so halimbawa may sinagutan na, may sumagot na isang respondent. Okay? So ngayon, i-check natin yung mga responses na ito. So nakita natin na merong isang nag-respond dito. Okay, may nagsulat ng last name and first name niya. Now, in order for you to study yung mga responses and yung summary ng result, if you click on Open in Excel, ang mangyayari is magda-download siya ng file. So dito kami nakakatanggap ng mga questions ng mga gumagamit ng Microsoft Forms na bakit nagda-download siya every now and then. So paano kung active pa yung survey, 'di ba? So ibig sabihin ba every now and then magda-download kami ng copy? So medyo mahirap 'yon. Now for some, that's okay kasi normally yung iba ginagawa nila, meron silang dedicated time to conduct a survey or a test, tapos sa dulo ida-download na lang nila kapag tapos na lahat. So okay 'yon kapag sa ganong setup. Pero if you want to keep track of the responses in real time, paano 'yon, 'di ba? So this is where we get these kinds of questions, and I'm here to tell you how you can track the responses in real time naman. Okay? So gets na natin. Now we can create forms here, diretso mismo sa portal, and then share the responses once you're good to go, 'di ba? Now, how do we go from downloading the responses to tracking it in real time? So dapat online siya, 'di ba? Which means kailangan natin ng help from another app. Kailangan natin ang OneDrive. So babalik tayo doon sa portal natin or office.com. Okay? If I click on OneDrive, by the way, OneDrive is our online storage space. Okay? So sa OneDrive, we can organize our files. We can upload it. Pwede natin siyang isync sa mobile or sa laptop natin para we can access these files anytime and anywhere. Okay? That's OneDrive. Okay? Now, we can create a form here sa loob ng OneDrive para matatrack natin responses in real time. Pero before that, kailangan muna natin gumawa ng folder. Para sa new folder. Yung folder na ito, dito, kumbaga, nakatira yung ating form. Right? So, gumawa ako ng folder, pangalan, MS Form Results. Okay? Right? So, from there, meron na tayong folder. So, what we do now is we click on New. And click Forms for Excel. So, yun yung difference na ngayon na gagawin natin. So, from before, gumawa tayo ng form diretso dun sa MS Forms. Ngayon naman, gagawa tayo ng form diretso sa OneDrive. Okay? So, say for this example, gawa ulit tayo ng registration form, pero last name and first name ulit yung i-collect natin na data. Okay? Ayan. So, gumawa ako ng form, and then what we do here is may nag-respond na. Okay? Last name and first name pa rin yung fields natin, pero may isang nag-respond. Now, what you can see here, yung difference niya ngayon is, when you open the Excel, hindi niya ida-download yung file. Nasa cloud na siya. Okay? So, yun yung reason kung bakit ginamit natin yung OneDrive. Para yung file na ito, yung Excel na ito is naka-store doon sa cloud. So, kaya meron na siyang icon ng cloud, parang cloud icon there. So, ibig sabihin naka-reside na siya sa cloud. And then, you can now track yung responses ninyo in real time. Alright? Ayan. So, as you notice, hindi siya yung downloaded file. I'm still dun sa browser ko. And then, nakikita ko dito yung responses. So, may nag-respond ng isa, may last name, first name na input. So, if halimbawa, shinare ulit natin yung isang form. So, let's say ito. Let's try to input another name. I'd like to write Juan De La Cruz, yung nag-respond. Okay? So, submit. Yan, so nag-submit na yung form. And then, if you go back to the Excel, nag-update siya agad. See? So, yun yung magic. Right? Well, actually, hindi naman siya magic. But then, that's a trick. So, if we want na real-time yung pag-track natin, all we have to do is create a folder sa Microsoft OneDrive and then create forms for Excel. And then yung same file na to, by the way, pwede nating i-share to other people. So if you click on yung share button, like I did here, you can share it to other people, tapos you can specify who can edit. But I would be careful sa kung kanino ko i-share itong file na to because syempre, we are collecting sensitive data, very important and critical data from other people. Diba? So I'd be careful in sharing this with other people. But then again, point is, if you want to create a form, pupunta tayo sa OneDrive. If we want to create a form na natatrack natin in real time rather. But if we are okay with yung responses natin ay nado-download lang natin every now and then pwede nating idiretso sa Microsoft Forms, which both are accessible sa portal.office.com using your Microsoft account. Okay? So if wala pa kayong Microsoft account, be sure to request it from your either division office, or if I'm the learner sa school ICT coordinators. And then once I have the account, just log in, activate my account, and go to the portal.office.com. There I will see the products like yung OneDrive and yung MS Forms. So that's it. That's a brief overview of how you create online forms and at the same time, track yung responses niya in real time. And there you go. That's how you create an online form using MS Forms and then track the responses in real time. So sa mga gustong i-explore yung features ng Microsoft Forms, again, you can go to portal.office.com, log in lang gamit ng inyong DepEd Microsoft account, and you should be able to see the products there. Kasama ng Microsoft OneDrive. Alright? That said, maraming salamat po for tuning in to this episode. I do hope na subaybayan nyo po ulit yung series natin, yung TECHable series po natin, and abangan niyo po ang next episode natin next month, which we will be highlighting more updates, more features, and more products that you can use. On behalf of Microsoft and Department of Education, ako po si Christian Katahan, and maraming salamat po for tuning in to this episode of TECHable. Kaya nyo din ito, tara, turuan ko kayo. Maraming salamat po.